What is the Project Wizard and what can I actually do with it? With the Project Wizard, it is possible to save a lot of design time because you can string together certain macros and create your project quickly and easily. You can even save certain recurring items as so-called sets to complete your entire project even faster. To do this, it is important that you set up macros beforehand, that you set certain standards, and that the project is structured in a certain way. But we will of course be happy to help you with this, but this is not part of this video. What is unfortunately not possible with the Project Wizard, but with the next largest add-on, the automation interface, is the automatic creation of projects, automatic evaluation and so on, so that you don't even have to open WSCAD. We'll take a look at this in a separate video. In the software section, I will now show you how you can string together macros and thus operate your engineering even faster and more efficiently in order to have time for the most important thing, the further development of your systems and machines. To show you the functionalities, I have created an empty project in which we will now automatically generate a few circuit diagram pages. To open the Project Wizard now, we go to Add-ons, Project Wizard, and the configuration window opens. On the left-hand side, we find our macros that we have previously generated through standardization, and we can now string these together. In the top bar, you can see that you can also create the documentation automatically for other disciplines instead of the circuit diagram. As in the circuit diagram, a high degree of standardization is also required here. However, let's now simply select a feed in the circuit diagram, add a few more door operators. For a door up-down movement, add a PLC, start with a CPU, and simply add an input and an output card to this CPU, and you already have a small configuration ready. Here we now say in which system everything should be. Simply say that everything is system 1, and everything is located in SC1, i.e. our control cabinet 1. Now we could click on Generate, but since we know that this configuration is a standard configuration for us, we can save it as a so-called set, so that we can later call up this set again and again and save even more time and become even faster in our work. To do this, we now save the whole thing once as a set and give the set a name. In this case, simply demo set, save it, and now it will appear on the left-hand side of our macros. And we can simply string it together again as often as we want. What I'm going to do now is once again change the cabinet, so the installation location from 1 to 2, so that we have a second cabinet, which will have exactly the same configuration as our first control cabinet. Now we click on Generate, and the complete macros that we have now selected will automatically be used to create our circuit diagram. Our circuit diagram is created in the background, and we don't have to do anything else and have our documentation ready. We only have to run our evaluation run afterwards in order to have our evaluation, such as terminal lists and so on. So let's close the Project Wizard and take a look at what has happened in the Project Explorer. Once our structure has been created, our location identifier and then our SCI area, Control Cabinet I and the SC2 area were also generated with a few circuit diagram pages. And here was now, as selected by us in advance, a power supply was configured, 3 door operators, and a PLC. I hope you can see the potential of this tool and how much time it can save you in engineering. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. We will be happy to help you from standardization to implementation. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.